Hello princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we are here to talk about the brand new Urban Decay All-Nighter Lightweight Softening Setting Powder. That was a bit of a mouthful. This is the newest member to the Urban Decay All-Nighter family. Of course, as we know, the hero product for Urban Decay is their all-nighter setting spray. That stuff will hold your makeup for 2 weeks. Not that I've tested it, but I'm telling you, if you have an event to go to, and we're starting to hopefully open up again and get out there, any events, if you need your makeup to stay, that Urban Decay spray, the setting spray, the all-nighter setting spray, is crazy good. I don't find it the most comfortable, but it's very good. So that has been their hero product, and then they've built a line around it. We've seen other all-nighter products, the foundation, concealer, there's an all-nighter primer, there's an all-nighter, let's see, it's a liquid foundation, a waterproof pressed powder. So this is the newest powder. Let's talk about this guy and talk about some things I heard that people were wondering about it, etc., etc. So this little guy is $33. It is a loose powder with, I'll show you in a moment, a mesh over the top. And so that some people aren't a fan of mesh for loose powder, but that is, it doesn't bother me too much, but that is inside here, which I'll show you in a minute. I don't want to get powder all over just everywhere yet. A lot of people wanted to know if this was going to replace the Urban Decay Velvetizer, which I'll throw a photo up of here. No, this does not. The Velvetizer was also a powder product and also set your makeup, but it was kind of a mixing compound. You can mix it in with some of your either powders and even liquid and cream products, and it would kind of make, as the name implies, a velvet texture over the face. That product has been discontinued, and no, this, though it's a loose powder, the all-nighter lightweight setting powder is not a replacement for the Velvetizer. In a way, it's kind of a companion product to the other powder, the pressed powder in the waterproof pressed powder, also in the all-nighter family. Now the pressed powder is waterproof. This being a loose powder is not waterproof obviously as such, but it is intended to smooth fine lines, smooth pores, and extend the wear of your makeup. Now Urban Decay doing another all-nighter is a little bit like, it's kind of like the Naked palettes. It's kind of like Charlotte Tilbury with Pillow Talk. You know, she had Pillow Talk mascara. How is that related to the Pillow Talk lip liner that started it all? Not very much. So they end up kind of making these family of products using their hero product as the name to attract us, obviously. I don't really see that this has the same qualities as the all-nighter setting spray. Yes, it makes your makeup stay longer, but any loose or pressed powder will also do that. So it's the properties and the promises are not really akin to the spray, but I think we all know that going in. So I'm going to apply it now and show you. This is completely translucent. I'm turning around my mirror here. This is completely translucent, so there's no shade at all here. And I will kind of show it to you on my finger, but please know, let me let that focus. Please know that on the face, this is translucent. If you have a deeper complexion, this hasn't been, please let us all know below, but it should kind of blend in. As you see here, even when I swatch it, and I'll try to get that up for you, that's a really thick swatch, so it is appearing light on my arm, but should not on the face. Now, as I told you before, let me just let I got a lot out of here, oopsies. Okay, let me show you a little bit of what this looks like as I spill it. That is a mesh opening, and the reason some people don't like the mesh cover is exactly what just happened to me. It does kind of poof out everywhere. If you give it a little bit of a kind of a shake like that, it will go back in, but yes, it is a little bit like working with baking flour that way. If you like pressed powder, you're used to it. I have a Refer here, number 25. This is just a big fluffy powder brush. On my face right now, I have the Viseart liquid blush, and I have mostly liquid products, so I thought that would be really good to show you. I have been playing with this product, so I'm using a fluffy brush. We're going to do two things with it. We're going to use it here to set my makeup. I'm not setting on my eyes because those are done. And we're going to also use it to buff, almost like a finishing powder, and give it a try for both. So here we go. I am definitely right now just using this to set my makeup. And this is a very, very pretty product. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I used it very heavily right now as a setting product, just so you can kind of see how it sits on the skin. I have very normal skin that's a little bit dry right now because I'm using a new retinol. So it's kind of going through that phase where it's a teeny bit dry, and you can see a little bit, but this is a very good powder. We'll talk about whether it's better than any other loose powders you may have in your collection. It's certainly a good one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in. This is the Sonia G Face Run brush, the very famous Sonia G Face Run brush. I'm going to buff this product in a little bit just on this side of my face. And I'm actually not even using my mirror. I'm kind of using the viewfinder just to show you what it does. I have, like I said, played with this product. I wore it all day yesterday. So I didn't want to just, with a powder, you don't want to just kind of blindly review it, because you don't know. So I'm going to buff and buff. Pardon me, my nose is definitely peely because I am such an allergy girl. Okay, so I have buffed on one side of my face. Let's zoom you in and see if you can tell the difference. This side I just applied it as a loose setting powder, and on this side I have buffed it in, and I think it gives it a much prettier, smoother look. So let's buff both sides of the face so that I match. I am used to not matching. It's okay. It's definitely got a bit of a luminosity as well, which I'm not sure that the camera will pick up. But there's definitely a luminosity to the product. It's a very, very pretty powder. For $33, I think it's affordable. Does it extend the life of makeup like the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray does? No, but it certainly extends it like any other powder will. I think it's really nicely, finely milled. I like it better, to be honest, than some of the ones we've seen lately, like the Tatcha loose powder, which I think is pretty but can be temperamental. This one doesn't cake as much. It's actually a very pretty luminosity. I like that luminosity in a finishing powder, to be honest. So to me, that buffing it in and using this more to finish the face and give it a little bit of a glow is my preferred method, but as I cough because there's powder in the air. But you might prefer just to use it as a regular old setting powder. Like I said, it has a bit of a luminosity to it, not a shine, but a luminosity, and that really depends on your preference. I like a more matte powder as a setting powder and a more luminous powder as a finishing powder. So I'm kind of buffing this in and I'm liking it. It's very pretty. As far as high-end makeup goes, I think it's affordable, and yes, it did make my makeup stay a good 8 hours. I took it off after 8 hours, so I haven't given it a 12 or certainly 24-hour try. Not that I would ever wear my makeup for that long, but you might have occasion to do so. With the spray over it, I've also tried this, adding a little bit of MAC Fix Plus over the top. In fact, let me grab it and we'll try that together and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, while we're at it, thought we would give this a try. So here's just a little mini MAC Fix Plus that I grabbed. Let's take a look at how this looks over it. Sometimes when I'm feeling kind of powdery, I do like a nice spray. So just to show you, I really drenched. I'm really kind of overdoing it purposefully because I just want to show you how a lot of this product looks. If I use it gingerly, it'll look great, but anything really would. So as you see, now I've got kind of a wet face because I really drenched myself, but that's okay. I just wanted you to see the luminosity. It brings it to life. It's a very pretty product. I definitely recommend this. I will keep playing with it. As you saw, it was pretty before I spritzed it, and I think it's even prettier afterwards. It really kind of gives a nice life to the skin on your face. Let me know what your thoughts are. Did you even know this was released? It was a little bit of a quiet release. And let me know your thoughts in general. I did not, as you see, use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I wanted to use Fix Plus because that is just a kind of to bring your skin to life. I don't need my makeup to stay forever, and that stuff can be a little bit like shellac. So let me know your thoughts, and if you're planning to purchase this, and if I can help you with any other comparisons, I'm very happy to do so. Just let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope you did. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing and helping me build my community here. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.